Hello and good morning to you all. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and this is Detroit Lenny. You're watching Morning Wood right here on the Max Wagers Network. Picks and Parlays, baby. Don't forget about the sponsor, Caesar Sportsbook. Still got that really good deal for everybody. $1,500 and a risk-free first bet for all new accounts. So get yourself signed up. Find the description of the video and click on the link, or just use the promo code MORNING15. So I watched back our videos from yesterday and the day before. Mm-hmm. I'm off the coffee on our show in the morning.
Stopping it.
I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like going a million miles an hour. So I apologize for my craziness, but I definitely cannot drink coffee before the show, especially if I don't eat first. How was your night last night? What'd you do?
Nothing. I didn't do nothing. I'll be honest with you, I watched the baseball. Me and Mandy watched the TV, watched some movie. The kids are really big into this Mission Impossible because a new movie came out or whatever, or coming out or something. I don't know. So we started from the beginning. I'm like, you guys know there's like 4 other Mission Impossibles, right? And the kids are like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. And so we started the series. We watched Mission Impossible 1 last night.
I loved Mission
tonight,
Impossible 1.
We're going to start, we'll do 2 and then, I'll get them up to speed.
Yeah, I did that with Escher. Well, luckily Top Gun, there was only 1 to watch. But like when we went to go see the second movie.
We did the same thing.
You can't see the second movie before you see the first movie. You got to understand who Maverick is.
That's not even cool.
Yeah, his essence.
Yeah.
Me and Tony broke some basketball cards open last night. We did our first real big auction. Well, it wasn't really big, but we did it, and it was a lot of fun. So we're doing another one on Thursday. So I was up a little bit late, but it's all good. I watched some Gabriel Iglesias comedy with my child. That's what we did.
Have you watched Mr. Iglesias on Netflix?
Who?
Mr. Iglesias, like the comedian. So he plays a school teacher. They're like 25-minute episodes. They're like real short or whatever on Netflix. I think there's 2 seasons. Guilty pleasure. It's stupid comedy. It's him in all his glory, but as a school teacher. And he's like middle school teacher-ish, like, you know what I mean? Like Hunter and Esther's age, like kind of kids, like, you know what I mean? So it's pretty fun. It's pretty funny. I highly recommend it if you're looking for funny. He's hilarious, Gabriel Iglesias. So,
I like it, and I would love to have a series I can watch with Escher. So I'll check that out today. My new series 100%. To replace Game of Thrones, I went with Brockmire. That's what I'm into, and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I think he might be my spirit animal.
I don't even know what that is.
Brockmire with Hank Azaria. He's like, oh my God, he was a Major League Baseball announcer. And he walks in on his wife in the middle of a huge orgy. And basically he's calling a game and he's just having a mental breakdown in the very first episode of the season. He's like, that was a bit outside fastball. And then I walked in on old Lucy, my beloved, with a strap on, and just like, everyone at the stage. So he gets fired. He goes away to Thailand, all over like Asia for 10 years. And then Amanda Peet is the owner of like the Morristown Frackers baseball team. And she hires him to come in and be the announcer for the game, the PA announcer, not even like broadcast it. And oh my God, Lenny, watch the first episode. You'll never turn
all right. Brockmire. Where's it at? What's it on?
It's us. I want to say Hulu.
Okay.
I want to say
we watch all kinds of stuff on Hulu.
Oh my God, it's so good. Your camera's a little sketch. Just so you're kind of like breaking up and stuff, just so you know.
My internet's really, really shitty.
It's been weird in Vegas.
I got one bar, and I don't understand why. It's overcast today. It's like gray, but I don't know. Timmer will be here in a minute, and I'm going to bounce.
Mm-hmm. We do have Timmer on today. I'm sorry, y'all. I am starving. It was a lot of updating in the last Woody standing. Not a lot of people had their picks in, so I missed my toast.
Damn it.
Y'all know I can't miss my toast.
You missed the
toast? I got a hot dog and a tortilla with mustard. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna change my
Breakfast of Champions.
maybe
Crazy
that's
sweet tacos. God, I wish you could send me some tacos from Mexico. Hey, Tate the Great, what's up?
Oh, I should probably put it in last Woodies. I'll go back when Tim comes on. I'll go back through the thing.
We only got
I got this one.
Jay Jones, yeah.
All right, I got this one.
You did win. Yesterday was win, 10-3 single and a round robin. Awesome, Pedro. That's a great freaking day. Nailed it.
When I hooked up with Pedro in Arizona and we met and had lunch and stuff, we went through like, he's like, bro, I see you do these round robins all the time. I'm like, so we went through like some round robin stuff, and he's really like taken off with it. So congrats, Pedro Moore. I know you've been trying really hard to figure out that whole, because it's a system and it's a play thing and it's a, touch and feel. So it's not just it's not like it fits in the box.
Yeah. I'm not good at round. I've said that many times. I can't figure that out. It doesn't work for me. Maybe I'm bad luck with it. Maybe I'm an idiot. I'm not sure. Maybe a little bit of both, but
I mean, it could go either way.
I can't get jiggy with it.
So it depends on the day for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Some baseball predictions today. Higgs actually shot me over some plays last night just because we were talking. We were texting like me and Higgs sometimes do. So I didn't bet on Philly because we know I have issues with them. Although they did lose on a Tuesday. They got smoked yesterday on a Tuesday because that's what the Phillies do. But Higgs play, he did like the Phillies today. I'm on the Marlins run line at plus 130. I'm on the Oakland A's at plus 114, and I'm on the Giants at plus 108. I'm not sure if those numbers are still the same. I'm pretty sure they're probably not, but that's what I'm on today. If you guys want to know. Today's parlays, the Cubs, the Jays, and the Dodgers all on the money line, says the silky one. Cubs, Jays, Dodgers. I want to write that down. I gotta cap some stuff later, and that'll be a little jumping off point for me. The Blue Jays definitely need some pitching. If not, I don't even see them making the playoffs this year, which is unfortunate because this was really kind of set up to be a great year for the Blue Jays. I haven't given up on them just yet, but I'm on the cusp. Braves on the money line for Cole Thiessen. That's what he's into today. Let's see what those Braves are up to.
I don't think I really give up on a team until All-Star break. Like at All-Star break, if you have just because it's really hard. Obviously, it's a halfway point of the season and stuff. And so, you don't want to, anything could happen. Like in baseball, such a long season. So I don't really write off a team until that happens. Kind of thing.
Even the Tigers?
Even the Tigers.
Yeah, I don't feel like my win total is going to go over on the Tigers.
Probably not. That's a dead bet.
We got time. I haven't given up on it.
I've decided to focus all my energy on the White Sox. The White Sox are I called them yesterday to win as a dog. I'm calling them today to win as a dog.
Okay. So we like the White Sox today.
I do.
I'm not opposed to that.
I think the White Sox are hitting their groove. And if they hit their groove, other teams should be weary because they're stacked.
So that's Blue Jays, White Sox, Stripling, and Giolito. The White Sox opened as a dog, and now they're a favorite. They were plus 111. Now I see them at a minus 105. So that line is moving in the way of the White Sox.
I bet it last night. I got plus 105. So it was like a damn near even money. So it was like plus 105. I'll take that. I'm also, let's get this out of the way. I'm doing the same thing for Tampa, the hockey game tonight.
Okay.
Tampa in regulation, Tampa money line, Tampa on the puck line, minus 1.5. Okay. Reverse puck line, I think it's considered now because they're pretty much, it's even, right? They were both like minus 110 at one point, and then one was minus 115, 105. They're about, it's pretty much an even game. But I'm just laddering that shit up. And I'm probably asking too much for Lightning to strike twice, but I'm trying to see what I did there. But I'm going with that. I'm on it. And
I don't think it's asking too much at all.
I like the over too. I like goals. That's all we got. That's all this series has been. It's goals. So I like goals. Even
all I need is goals, no matter what.
Right?
Yeah, I mean that's just it. They're kind of in that spot where if they head back to Colorado, they want to do it with the series tied. You know, I mean, they're going to head back to Colorado. It's not an if. When they head back to Colorado, they've got to do it with the tied series, or it's going to be real. You better pack a lunch because it's going to be a long day. You know,
right?
Happy Hump Day, Julie Carly. Right. Stimulus. What's
Julie Carly,
play?
by the way, is killing it in Handicap 10.
Who? Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. I was thinking about that. Hi, Tim Earle. We'll see you in a little bit. How is the Handicap Baton going?
David Tokarski's running away with it. And I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to jinx him or anything like that. But he's having a month.
I'll jinx him.
I don't want to jinx it, so I didn't want to say that he's having a month. But he's 29-13 after 42 picks. As of yesterday, it was 42 picks. He's 29-13. There's a couple people at 27 wins, 26, 25. Julie Carly's 26-16. So she's only 3 picks behind him. You know, that's the thing is everybody's like 2 to 5 picks behind him, but he doesn't stop. Like we can't catch him if he does not go 2-0. And he just keeps going 2-0. So the man's on a tear. He's been on a tear. Get it, David.
Get it, Detox. I have a question about Detox. Sorry, as I'm eating. I'm gonna pull it up right now. So his play, like you guys have to post your plays. If you're putting it in the Facebook page, you've got to post your play. Yes. I'm gonna screen share this. He posted, but I don't understand where his play is. So it almost like makes me feel like this right here. Like I see we have 1 inning. I see we have total runs under
usually
1.
He types in another comment what the actual play is. Like
it's a nerfy, but okay, wait, here's my question. His play is a nerfy. Where is the nerfy on this? Where's the juice for the nerfy on what we are looking at right now?
It's over half a run first inning, under half a run first inning. So some books won't say no runs. They'll like BetMGM, for example, will say over half a run or under half a run. Sometimes, and sometimes they'll just say no run, yes run. So yeah, that's that.
Okay, I just wanted to double check that, and make sure it was legal with your. This is why we post the things rules.
We'll allow it. We need a gavel.
Well.
Oh yeah, good. I forgot. I have that too.
You got me, mine.
Yeah, I got a whole drawer. Paddle. They're not very.
You don't have your green screen up.
No, I don't have my. Yeah, you can't really whoop someone's ass with it because it's just cardboard. It'll.
I almost wore I'd hit that shirt today, but I had makeup on it, so I didn't.
I saw that the other day.
Speaking of things I'd like to hit, Tim Earle is here.
Hey, hold on.
Hi, Tim.
Kind of walked right into that, Tim.
I didn't realize
that's what we call
anything,
a
but okay.
segue.
There you go. Beautiful.
Let me pop you in here.
Tim, your hair looks amazing.
Thanks, Lenny.
AB's on the Yankees. So how was your trip? Tell us what happened. How was it?
It was good. It was nice to have a week and a half to just hang out with family and just not get 100% away from sports because we still obviously put out stuff and free pick videos at night. But it was nice to be able to just be able to take a break for a little while. It's the perfect time of the year to do it too. So now we're good, a week and a half gone, and now we're refreshed, ready to go. I was actually excited to do the ESP show today. Like first show in like since the 11th. Let's do this. Let's get it. And no, it was a good show today. So I'm happy to be back.
Good. Yeah, you guys, we're happy to have you back. Believe it or not, I missed you guys. Can you believe it? I know.
You did?
But you guys look like you were having a great time. We were checking in on you and I watched a few of your free pick show we're doing. You look like you were having a great time. And I'm glad you got a break. It's important. It's important. We got to relax the muscle, the brain muscle.
That is true. That is true.
Dodgers first 5 money line. They saved my life last night for a 6-team winner. So yesterday was a little bit wonky in the WNBA. I know that some of your plays went wonky. The Parlays were having some rough spots. So what's going on in the WNBA? And what did we not see? And then what's happening with today?
I don't know. Yesterday, I went 2 and 3 yesterday.
Okay.
And the only plays I hit was in that Vegas game. Yeah, I had the Sky plus the points. They were down 41-18 at the end of the first quarter. I'm like, oh, all right, mark that one a loser, move on. Little did I know, the Sky set WNBA history yesterday with the biggest comeback in WNBA history, with down 28 points at one point.
Wow.
And that game sailed over too. It wasn't even close. So that one worked out. Did not get the over in the Minnesota game. Did not get the Mystics. They lost straight up. I think the game that was probably the game that they mentioned was probably the most funky. Dallas and Atlanta. I had the over. I had the over in that game. It was 66-67, and the live line was 183 going into the fourth quarter. I needed 31 points, and they scored 13-9, 22 points in that fourth quarter, and yeah, that happened. So
you spend a whole fourth quarter and you make 9 points, like 9 points. Really,
I believe that's the lowest fourth quarter I've seen since doing WNBA. Like, that is the lowest I've ever seen in a quarter that I just needed 31 points.
That's ugly. I
sent it into Scott. It might be one of the call the cops today.
Call the cops. Oh, nice. Oh, because you got robbed. Stimmy play of the day is the Abs under 6. I will never, ever, ever take another Avalanche game on the under. Again, I've done it like 3 times, maybe 4 this season. Every time it loses. Every single time. They're just not an under team. And I get what Stimmy plays are. Stimmy plays are those plays that you don't think are going to cash. That's exactly the whole gist of it. I just can't do it, Stimmy. You know, I respect you more than most, but I can't do that one.
No, you guys talk. I can't do under on the Avs games. They're just too high pace of a team. Yeah. Like it just does not work out. It's like trying to bet unders with Las Vegas. It doesn't work.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta Oh, nice, Kaepernick, very nice. Oh, I noticed that actually. Yeah, I did notice that. Good job, buddy. Giolito has been crap lately for the White Sox.
Yes.
So we do have one WNBA game today that's going down. New York Liberty and the Connecticut Sun. I'm showing I see the Sun was 10.5 and now it's down to a 10. The 158 is up to a 162.5. What are your thoughts on this one?
I think I'm missing something. I have the under, and it's moved from 158 to 162.5. I don't know what I'm missing. Because the Liberty is the worst offense in the WNBA. Connecticut's got a good defense. Both sides have pretty good defenses. Connecticut's number 3 and New York's number 5 in terms of defense. So I like the under, even under I got 158 and I'm still okay with that. Maybe people might see Connecticut scores 86.5 points a game and go after that, but I like the under. And I think that the Liberty, even if you're going to go for it, take the Liberty team total under, because I don't think they score much. They're not a good offense going against one of the best defenses in the league. These two teams are – and New York's an under team. Connecticut's a slightly over team, but I like the under in this one.
Do you know – I just looked him up, so I'm going to pull him up on the thing. Do you know about the Pirates shortstop? He's a beast, tall as Aaron Judge, runs like Tyreek Hill, and a cannon for an arm. Just thought I'd mention this, so I just Googled him real quick. Here he is.
Isn't that the Cruz guy?
O'Neal Cruz is his name. He's a rookie shortstop sensation, basically Giannis with a bat. This dude.
Yeah.
Do you know what do you know about him?
I know that he was a top 3 prospect in baseball coming into the season.
He's 6'7".
Yeah, I know Pittsburgh was waiting for him to be ready. And then his first hit was like a 3-run double where he got thrown out at third. And yeah, he's going to be something special. Obviously, we need to see a little bit more from him. He's played all of like 3 games, but no, I saw a little bit with him. I think he could be a promising piece. And I think that at the end of the day, you might see Cruz and Brian Hayes be like the core of this team for a little while and try to build around them. Obviously, they're not doing anything this year or the next couple of years, but at least the Pittsburgh Pirates have something to look forward to.
Yeah, there's that. It says he's up in the conversation for the fastest man in baseball. He covered 90 feet in about 12 and a half steps by this guy's count. Then he threw a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, not from the pitcher's mound.
From shortstop. It was the fastest recorded a put out to a first baseman or something like that.
Wow. I wonder if we're allowed to. I don't want to get in trouble by like playing the video, you know.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. MLB
I don't think I'm allowed
stingy.
to. But okay, well, cool. Good looking out, Brian Dance. I love a good new young prospect. Yeah, Phillies never disappoint.
Hey, I had the Texas Rangers yesterday. Got it.
And it just sucks because, like I've said it before, the Phillies are that team that whenever I bet on them, it just goes wrong. So now I've got the most beautiful gem of a stat ever on a team that I can't bet on. So, damn it. But I did look up the Astros on Saturdays thing, and that's a real thing.
Astros on Saturday. Interesting.
Astros on Saturdays. It's no good. I didn't write it all down. I was kind of just cruising through all the Saturdays, and it's no good. And it's not even funny. It's like they lose to the Nationals on a Saturday. It's like not.
I think you know what?
They did end up beating those Mets
yesterday. If I remember that game right, that might have been the same day that was Game 7 of the Tampa Bay Toronto series in hockey, and I had Houston. They lost like 14-5 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was 14. Well, okay, so last Saturday it was 7-0 to the White Sox. The Saturday before
I had Astros that day.
It was 5-1 to the Marlins. The Saturday before that, which was my birthday, by the way, 6-0 to the Royals. I mean, these are not the top teams in the hot damn league, Houston. That's not who we're losing to right now, you know. Where'd they go? Those little 6-0 to the Mariners on May 28th. I mean, they get shut out. It's not like they're close ones, you know, like straight shut out. Ugly stuff. 2-1 to the Rangers. Okay, so there's a good one. I'll do one more. I was looking for the Nationals one because it was 13-6 Nationals. There you go.
I remember having the Houston Astros run line that night because I think was it Verlander pitching that game?
Yeah, I do remember that now. Yes, I remember that.
There's some games that I just remember out of nowhere, and it's just like
I do that.
I remember that game because so and so was pitching, and this happened and that happened, and I lost that bet or whatever the case may be. I remember. So
the last time the Astros won on a Saturday was May the 7th. They beat the Tigers 3-2.
Heard. So this Saturday we bet.
I didn't play. I wasn't on the field. I'm just stating facts. He's giving me middle fingers down there.
Oh,
but
they played the Yankees on Saturday, so I guess the Yankee run line on Saturday. Heard.
Mm-hmm. Nail it. Hammer it. You've been cashing on the top 3 Capitan picks. Follow. Yeah, if you guys aren't already watching are you in the Handy Capitan, Tim? You took it off, right? Because you're on vacation and stuff.
No, I did it, but I forgot to put in like 2 days, and I was like 3-7 and got knocked out. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, whatever.
It happens. But yeah, guys, if
I think I'm not going to do it anymore though, because whenever I do it, the first week of the month always seems to be garbage, and I end up going like 2-7 to start it off, and I'm like, done. I'm okay. Goodbye.
Yeah, you lose interest in it real quick. I want to try it again, but I need to get a little bit better at handicapping things right now. I really dove into like a take other people's picks spot. You know, like there's so many picks coming at me, and I just really kind of got lazy, for lack of a better word.
That's fair.
I mean, it's not like I'm not taking professional bettors picks, you know, but at the same time, I need to be doing my work. I enjoyed it more when I did my work.
You will once college basketball comes rolling back around, you'll be back into it.
Oh, yes. I think what my deal is last night, I got my pad and paper out. I'm just going through the teams and looking for trends, for 10-game trends. Have you been going over in your last 10, under, and then have run lines been cat? What's your margin of victory? Do you typically win by more than 2 or 3 runs? And I'm just kind of making notes of those. So
one of the things I've been kind of looking for is trends, but with the pitchers. How has the team been performing? How much run support are those pitchers getting? Are they, because it may be a really good pitcher, but if that pitcher, the team has won 3 out of their last 10 starts, that's not good. But on the other hand, you saw like earlier in the year, you had like Paul Blackburn, who had won like 9 out of 10 games. And we noticed, oh, so Oakland's winning when he's pitching, or whatever. It's kind of dropped
off. It's the only time they win. And he pitches today.
Yeah, he pitches today. It's kind of dropped off a little bit because he's kind of struggled a little bit. But it kind of, because it shows how the team plays when he's pitching, and also what bullpen pitchers are coming out during that time. Because you'll notice some pitchers get maybe the A bullpen when other pitchers maybe get, oh, well, pitcher A, B, and C already pitched. Let's throw out pitcher E and go from there and not have as good of a bullpen. So kind of notice that, and you could really determine on which pitchers to back full game and which pitchers to back first 5.
That's just it. That's a big one. And a lot of times, like, that's where you can get those double bets in, or the hedges in when you're doing like the first 5. Those teams that you think will do well first 5 that start out as a dog, and then they get the lead early, but their bullpen's going to screw it up. So then you get on the favorite as a dog, and that's kind of where my flip-flop comes in looking at that. I will say, though, that Blackburn, the plus 110 went to a plus 115, so it's kind of implying that the Mariners are the play. I just like that game under. I just think it goes under. Neither team really hits, and both pitchers are okay, so...
Yeah, you also got to keep in mind Kirby's a rookie, so we don't really have much on him.
He's not bad though.
Yeah, he's not bad, but he can get blown up at any point.
Yeah, but by the A's, like who are?
Oh yeah, no, I don't trust. I didn't bet that game.
Blow up anything. It should be the Coliseum that they play in.
Sure.
WNBA, I lost Alex Swing, but I slammed the Aces first half spread. That was easy to change. For the people who had Aces for the full game, that was the worst bet in WNBA history. Yikes!
I had the Sky. And I almost live bet the Sky after the first quarter. I'm like, oh, I can get like 21.5 points or something, and then like 12-1 or 13-1 on the money line. I'm like, ooh, that might be interesting. I didn't end up pulling the trigger, but
right.
When I was looking at it, I'm like, ooh, that could be an opportunity.
Heath is going with the Rangers. I didn't take him, but Higgs is on the Phillies today. I laid off of that. What do you like? Do you like Phillies or Rangers today, Tim?
Under.
Zach
Wheeler's been pitching phenomenal, and John Gray's actually been pitching well past couple of starts. So that was one of the games I really liked.
The money says that the Rangers are the play.
That's fine. Hey, anytime the Phillies lose, I'm happy. So that's fine.
Yeah. Higgs hates the Phillies too. He just hates Philadelphia. What's he call it?
Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
It's a New York thing to call him that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except for he's a Yankee fan, so I don't know.
So
I don't know why he would hate him as much, but that's fair.
I'm trying to find the real money, but it's not really that important right now. I'm just looking at like the covers lines and not like the real live lines. Anyway, what's up? Oh, I'm Burns now. All right, P. I think your last name is Porter, Richie Porter. What's up, Tim? What's up, Detroit? I hit the like because you're
like an adult.
Yes, it did, Cap. Thank you for that. Yeah, Kaepernick. Tampa Bay Lightning. Do you have any thoughts on the hockey? Have you been hockeying?
Nick's on the Lightning, so I ride him. I ride Nick's NHL plays because he's like up 8 units or something in the playoffs or whatever. So I try to ride his hockey plays.
Did you watch Hustle?
No.
With Adam Sandler?
I have not, no.
You will freaking love it. Everyone's in it.
I love Adam Sandler. How can you not? But
he's so not Adam Sandler. It's not like a goofy movie. It's like he's a grown-up scout for the 76ers, and he, scouts this guy in Spain. His real name is Juancho Hernan Gomez, but he's Bo Cruz in the show. That's what Tate's making a reference to, that cruise missile for the Cruz, but they're trying to nickname him. Such good basketball, and then like all kinds of stars are of like basketball. Dr. J and Kenny
you know
Smith.
what? Yeah, I think I've seen previews for it, but
Me and Lenny are obsessed.
There you go.
Obsessed. So you're the first person I thought of when I watched it. I was like, Tim Earle's got to watch this movie. Who would love this? So you're one of my NBA guys, and then Cam was number 2. So he is someone who'll have an MVP ticket next year on. Yeah, go on, O'Neal Cruz. I'm digging you. If you swing big with SB props, he's worth a dabble.
Okay.
That's a good call.
Oh, yeah, he's fast. So.
Yeah. that Pirates first baseball is going to want a catcher's mitt. First baseman is going to want the Pirates first baseman is going to want a catcher's mitt.
If he's throwing 97, he's going to want something bigger.
The old 5-3. The old 5-3
Yes.
out is going to start hurting the 3 pretty bad.
Yes, it will. Break
a finger. Good day, Captain Brian. How are you, friend? Danny Dangerfield Daniels is going with the Astros Mets. Nerfy, what do you this is our game today. Astros Mets, we put a little stank on you yesterday, 8-2.
Yep.
The number's going up for Houston. Carrasco and Garcia. What are your thoughts on this one? Let's see what the money's doing.
I'm on the Mets. I like Cookie. I've been riding Cookie all year, and he's been one of the more profitable pitchers to bet on this Mets staff. Garcia's been good too. He's been solid. But I don't remember where I heard this, but you normally seem to, whenever there's interleague play and it's 2-game series, they normally split. Like I don't.
We said that yesterday with Phillies and Rangers.
Yeah, so I could see the Phillies winning today. But yeah, normally you see interleague games split because there are 2 teams that normally don't see each other that often. One will win one. It's like a doubleheader type deal.
Right.
I was looking at him like, well, if the Mets were going to win one of these games, it's not with Trevor Williams on the mound yesterday. It had to have been with Cookie. I did not bet the Mets yesterday, so that was at least good there. But no, I like the Mets today. I got them at like 120. They're down to 115. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing. The line isn't really doing anything crazy.
It's not.
It's one of the early games to bet on. I have it opening at Astros minus 130. It's like a 134-ish. Mets plus 110. I see like up to 115, 120s. Nothing major.
And one of the big stats I looked at was the Mets are 19-4 this year after a loss.
19-4 after a loss. Actually, I think with that stat on Philly and Texas is like 4-0 in the interleague. It wasn't.
Texas was pretty good. Texas has been pretty good in interleague play. Yeah.
This Saturday is against the Yankees. We'll see if it holds true for the Astros. I think my biggest angle is if I got the Phillies Tuesday and the Astros Saturday, I want 5 other teams on 5 other days, and then I'll just make one big bet a day, and I will call it. And that is it. And that is my handicap. I'm going to try this strategy. This is kind of where I'm at right now. Astros must go drinking on Fridays. Of course they do. They're from Texas. That's what we do.
There you go.
Cruz RBI train in that 6-hole plus 1. There's a 6-hole?
He bet 6 in the lineup.
I was thinking of hockey, how they have the 1, 2, 3,
5
4, 5 holes. I'm like, now there's a 6-hole because I saw Nathan S.
Yep.
So O'Neal Cruz trained in the 6-hole plus 140 tonight versus Keegan Thompson. All right. Lenny, for your new love of the White Sox, I can grab you a shirt from the stadium as I will be at the game on Friday. You're welcome in advance, says Tate the Great. See, this is why he's so great. He's a giver.
It is my birthday Friday, so that would be greatly appreciated. You could feel free to buy me a shirt, send it to me, and then I'll live stream that as I burn that mother in the street.
I told you I bought the Guru in Oklahoma shirt just so he could burn it for the sole purpose of burning it. It was like $2 at Goodwill. I'm like, oh, this is a great present for him. And he opened, he's like, the fuck? And then he looks in and there's a lighter. And I'm like, to burn. He's like, yes, you're the best. I already knew that. Allie, use the MLB model?
Yeah. Nathan, real quick, he's a big, he does a bunch of coding and stuff. And he has a whole big spreadsheet that Nick uses every single day.
Yeah, I know. They've showed it to me. Stats. It's too much. I'm not that person. You guys are crushing it, Nathan. And like, don't get me wrong. It's nothing. They've showed it because I do chaos with Nathan. And they've showed it to me, and they had it for hockey also. Get it. But that is just not, I'm a pen and paper person. Like, I want the information and I've got to write it down. I can't read through all that stuff. It's just, it doesn't work well with my brain.
That happens.
I don't remember it. I need to write it to remember it. James Mounts is taking the Yankees. What are the Yanks doing today?
They play against Shane Baz and the Tampa Bay Rays. I kind of lean
towards that's Baz. Right. They're still in that series. They're split at 1-1 now.
Yep.
Tampa Bay's line is going down. What do you think of this Shane Baz? I don't really know him, and I did a chaos, and we were talking about him. What do you know about this kid?
I know that he has not pitched that much at all in his career.
I know he's from Houston, Texas.
Yeah, he is. And he was drafted in the first round, 12th overall in 20. No, he had a rough first game against Minnesota. Mm-hmm. And then he had a good game against Baltimore, where he only allowed 2 hits and no earned runs in 6 innings.
Does it matter that it was against Baltimore?
It was against Baltimore, but it's him getting adjusted into the thing. Hey, 6 shutout innings is 6 shutout innings. Doesn't matter who, unless he's throwing against like high school team, then that doesn't really count. But in the majors, 6 shutout innings, that's solid. I would kind of lean towards him today, getting plus money, especially at home with Tampa. But that's me fading the Yankees because I feel like eventually they're going to slow down. They're 15-18 right now. So I think they're projected to get like 120 wins this year. I don't think that happens because you got to think this team is healthy right now. I mean, they've lost Stanton for a couple of games here and there, or bullpen piece here and there, but the Yankees are completely healthy right now, and eventually they're going to start getting beat up. And I feel like they're going to have a stretch this year where it's going to be very profitable to bet against them. Well, they'll end up going like 11-23 at one point, and just kind of even themselves out. But for right now, I'm not betting against the Yankees. I can't. They've won 50 out of 68 games. There's no way I'm betting against them at the moment.
And it's funny because, like, for the last 2 seasons, I feel like the Yankees started off the season injured, and you would get those like big minus 250s and whatnots on the Yankees, and people would pay them, and then they would just lose and lose. And then somewhere they would people would get healthy and they'd kick in. So I kind of like your idea that might be happening in reverse this year. They're starting off very strong, but just give them a minute. They'll get injured and things will slow down. And that really is like the essence of baseball, is the ebbs and the flows, the ups and the down, being able to turn left when it's time to turn left and get off of a team. Yeah. Harper's back in the lineup for the Phillies.
I didn't realize he was out.
I was going to say the same thing. I didn't know he was
gone. He's got to get like surgery or something over the offseason because he's only DHing right now. He can only hit. He can't really throw that all that well right now. And that's kind of a big deal with the Phillies right now is their defense is awful and losing Harper is not good. Sorry, Nick, my bad.
AJ's, when I was going through the Woody picks, I didn't see your pick from yesterday, but I swear I remember seeing you on the show. AJ, did you put a pick in and I just missed it? Because I'll watch the show back if you say that you forgot to put it in, then I won't watch it back again. But you're good at this, so I would not expect you to miss a pick. But you did fall out of the last Woody because I didn't get one. Anyway, plus 13.73 units in the NHL playoffs, Tim, not 8 units. Jeez.
My bad, whatever.
Jeez.
You've been good lately. Good job.
I know that hurts you to say.
No, it doesn't, because he puts them up on the site and helps us out. I don't care. It's hockey.
Make that money. Yeah.
I want to see Nick win.
Thank you, Pedro Vaz. Juancho Hernan Gomez. You should have heard me before I figured out how to say it. It was Juancho Hernan Gomez. Pretty sure that's what it was. Okay, so he likes.
Bless you. Did you just sneeze?
Exactly. That's why I had to learn how to pronounce it properly because everyone thought I had COVID when I said his name. Houston first 5 under 4.5, and you lean towards Houston. I like that under as well. I'm not opposed to an under there. You think Detroit and the Red Sox Nerfy is a good one. That's Skubal and Waka.
Yeah,
I loved Waka when he was a Cardinal. You have anything on that one?
Waka's been good this year.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't bet that game.
He was on their team when they won the World Series.
Yes.
With Flaherty was on there. There was another one I really liked.
Wainwright.
Waka, Flaherty, and who?
Wainwright was on that team.
Wainwright, but no, he was another one.
Carpenter, I believe, was still pitching.
It wasn't him. He was, but it wasn't him.
On that, what was it? What year was that? 2016? 18? What year did the Cardinals win the World Series?
He was a young, I'm looking at it right now, 2011.
Oh, geez, that far back.
No, it couldn't have been because I wasn't betting the way I bet now.
The last time they made the World Series was 11, I think.
What year are we in? 22. That can't be.
Last time I believe was against Texas.
Yeah. Wait.
Does that sound right? That doesn't sound right.
No, not at all. Because I was with the guru when this was happening. For sure. He was the guy I was with. So, and that was not when I was 21 years old. And maybe they didn't win the World Series.
2013 is the last time St. Louis won the World Series.
No, they made it in 13. No,
they made it in 13.
They made it in 13, lost 4-2 to the Red Sox.
They lost. Okay, that makes more sense.
They won in 2011 against the Texas Rangers.
Yes, that was probably one of the best World Series, and then the Cubs won. But that one went 7 games with the David Freese, the "We'll see you tomorrow" night. No, I remember that series.
Because right after that, the Giants swept the Tigers.
The Tigers made a World Series? Oh, yeah, they did.
Shut up. Now you're just joshing me.
No, I'm kidding. No, I remember that year.
I will say this. The Mets have the best 70-game record. I saw a stat on ESPN. 70-game record, I think it is, since 1986. I thought that was they're gelling.
And DeGrom hasn't pitched yet, and Max Scherzer hasn't pitched since mid-May.
Yeah, so without their top 2 pitchers, obviously in that rotation, and they're still having a year, so they can get all their stuff together.
Max Scherzer just made a double-A appearance with the Binghamton Rumble Ponies yesterday. Struck out 6 guys.
First of all, that they call themselves the Rumble Ponies is phenomenal.
I loved it. Yeah, I want to get a Rumble Ponies jersey.
Shout out to the Rumble Ponies.
I want to get a Rumble Ponies jersey.
I don't think you guys are friends with enough rave kids, because Rumble Ponies and Sparkle Ponies and things like that are like
minor leagues have the best names.
Weird shit to each other. So I don't think Rumble Ponies is a good thing to say.
I think it's awesome.
Minor league baseball has the best names.
Bring a butt plug, because Dakota Hudson, I think, is who I'm thinking of.
Oh, Dakota Hudson. I remember him.
Oh, no, it's Miles Mikolas. There he is. There.
Miles Mikolas.
I got about that. It was Miles Mikolas. I loved him. It was Flaherty, Wainwright. Gallegos was there. Alex Reyes, Mikolas. They had Cabrera. Goldie was on first. Dakota Hudson. Yadier Molina. And Harrison Bader. I loved that team. I was just really into betting on that team. It was 2018 was the year I'm thinking of. And I was just really into betting on the Cardinals that year.
I got you.
Can I just say my World Series prediction is White Sox Mets? I'm gonna let that go.
2, Mr. D. Okay. White Sox Mets is your World Series prediction?
I'm not. As much as I hate saying it, I think it's a Subway Series. Where I see the Astros beating the Yankees and they see us again, because they always do. Honestly, I see 2 teams making it from the AL. It's either the Yankees or the Astros. I don't really see anybody else, because the AL Central is garbage. The White Sox have not been good, and then it's Minnesota and Cleveland, who are currently the top of the division right now. I don't see Minnesota doing much. Cleveland's on a really hot run. I think they're 16-4 their last 20.
Yeah, Cleveland's been fun. Cleveland's
been a wagon. We rode them throughout that the Dodger series. That was nice. But I'm not high on that Central. So no, I think it's either the Astros, the Yankees, or if the Toronto Blue Jays manage to get something going. But they would have to do that through a wild card. Nobody's catching the Yankees in that division.
I've got a bunch of division futures on the White Sox, so I don't hate that look on the White Sox end. It's the Mets end.
The White Sox are with Tim Anderson back in the lineup and everything, and if he can stay healthy, and I hate to say it, pains me, but they're a really good team.
You know when the White Sox will start winning again? You know when they'll start winning? Fire Tony La Russa.
Well, yeah.
Fire Tony La Russa, they'll start winning.
You know when they're going to start winning again? Yesterday.
When they start scoring more runs than the opposite team that they're playing.
Yesterday.
Yeah, they won yesterday. I have the Blue Jays today, but
I just don't think the Guardians or the Twins can sustain that kind of win.
I got the White Sox to win the pennant at plus 600.
I gotta look what I
have.
And
I've got their win total over 91.5 wins.
I could see. Oh, that one.
Drunk Alley was doing things.
Well, the thing is, the White Sox definitely have the potential to go on a big run. You got to keep in mind they're a little bit beat up right now, and they should get healthy and then trade deadline. Watch them pick up a batter or two and a pitcher, and then against an AL Central division that, sorry, Lenny, is not good. Because I think that Minnesota drops off a little bit. I think Cleveland slows down a little bit. And then Kansas City and Detroit is two teams that White Sox should be able to beat up on a little bit. I definitely see an avenue for the White Sox to still win the division. I don't think they're out of it, but they need to start winning yesterday.
Well, good, because they did.
They won yesterday. But
perfect. We're right on track.
Right on track.
Cortez sucked yesterday. You can see the Yankees going over 7 runs.
I don't think he sucked yesterday. Keep in mind, Isaac Padias or something had 3 homers yesterday for the Rays.
Yeah, that's a little cray. And they kicked that game right off. It was 2-0 right in the first. So that Nerfy did not cash. It was 2-0 Rays. So Harper might need Tommy Johns.
Yes.
That's why he's only DHing.
Correct.
All right. The Vegas kid. I just got his baseball card. Or maybe I could burn it. I don't like that guy at all.
Harper? No, I never liked him.
Yeah, he's got a bad reputation in town. Like, he's kind of a dick. You know, like if you're
he's the perfect person for Philadelphia.
Yeah, I will say that. He fits in well. He fits in there. I got the Yanks as a handicapper time pick because they crush righties.
They crush everybody. That doesn't really say much.
They just hit. They just hit that ball.
Hi, Wilson. Wilson's playing the Red Sox. He wants smoke from Lenny.
Run line it.
Lenny, I want all the smoke.
Run line it.
Run line it.
Take it at plus 150 on the run line instead of laying 130, 145.
That's
135, whatever it is.
Seems too easy. And was in high school.
For what?
That was fucking ugly hoes back in
2018. I've been watching baseball. I've been paying attention to it for 2006, 2007 when I was younger. I used to look at all the statistics. So now I remember most of the games.
Yeah, you guys think Yankees, Mets. Brian Dance taking the Cubs on the money line against the Pirates.
Oh, 1-800-GAMBLER. Oh, no, it's Eekhoff pitching for the Pittsburgh Pirates today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tell me about Eekhoff. What's his deal?
This is his first start this year.
He's still a TBD on covers.
He pitched 13 innings last year for the Mets. Had an 8.69 ERA and was not good. And then previous to that, he pitched from 2015 to 2019 with the Phillies, where his best ERAs came in 2015 at 2.65, but he only threw 51 innings. Other than that, it's been 3.5 or higher.
I completely disagree with this statement. That sounds like something that someone from New York would say, because like there's the whole rest of the country that won't necessarily give a crap if their team's not in it. So if both of your teams are from New York, you've kind of alienated 49 other states. Like I won't be that into it. Whereas if it was like the Yankees and the Dodgers or the Angels, like someone from the West Coast, then I would have something to root for. I'm not going to root for either of these teams. So I'm only going to watch that World Series to bet on it. You know what I mean? So I get where you're going, but that's where I'm going. I don't care about the Yankees and the Mets. I'm on the West Coast. This means nothing to me. I would like a West Coast team to be in it, and then I would give a crap. Doesn't even have to be a West Coast team I like. Just want to root for the West, you know? It's just how I feel.
That's fair.
So, yeah, it's your opinion, but I would just say I don't think it's
well, in terms of ratings and stuff, that would probably go through the roof. The fact that it would be a Mets, besides the fact that it's 2 East teams, it's the fact
that's
that
why I'm saying it wouldn't go through the roof because it's 2 East teams.
It would be the same thing as if like a big rivalry playing in the it's a big rivalry. Yeah. So I don't know. I could definitely see it being one of the bigger rating ones, but that also could be because we're New Yorkers and
exactly.
But even it would be the same deal if the Angels and the Dodgers played. I feel like that would have insane ratings.
I would be way more into that because those are my side. But
I feel like if it's a rivalry, like a crosstown rivalry, that would be like a fantastic World Series. But that's just me. I feel like if Yeah, it would be. Nick put it. It would be similar to the UNC and Duke in like the NCAA finals. Like that would be one of the best ratings for a finals or something like that because it's a big rivalry. No, I understand that, but I know you want to see one from each side so that it's really yes, Texas A&M today.
I'm out of the World Series.
Yeah, but
I bet the loser the day before they're the winner. That's how I do it in the World Series. I bet Arkansas the day they lose, and then the next day they win. I bet Texas A&M the day they lose, then the next day they win. So, like, I'm out.
That's fair.
I'm not good at this.
I'm on A&M and Ole Miss today.
A&M and Ole Miss. All right, good luck to you.
Ole Miss has still not lost a game in the playoffs yet. 3-0 in regionals, 2-0 in 2-0 in supers, and 2-0 so far in the College World Series in Omaha. Oh, by the way, the last 4 games they've allowed up 6 runs.
They've got a bunch of kids who are going pro, though, don't they, Ole Miss? That's what I've heard about them.
Probably. Yeah. Most of these teams probably do.
Yeah, that's true. But like one of the Parlays, Angie Edwards, I think, was telling me that like they've got some prospects on that team, and Ole Miss is real effing good.
All the big SEC teams do. Yeah. If you're on an SEC team, you probably have some big people.
I think that's different. The Duke UNC, because that's a rivalry, yes, but it's not as there's so many teams in basketball. There's only 30 in baseball. You know, yeah. I don't know. I get where you're going, but it doesn't work the same way for me.
That's fair.
Because you're only going to watch Duke and UNC play one game. We're talking about 7 games of baseball here.
True.
What time is it? Oh, shiz, we got to go. Timothy, I want to give you a second to promote what you guys got going on. Now you're back.
Yep.
See it. You've still been submitting picks this whole time, though, right? I know.
We're on like every leaderboard right now. Yeah, we're on like everything right now.
You are number 1. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up just because it's right here, and I've been doing this, and it's worth. Hey, look at what they're doing. Even while you're on vacation, this must be the magic from the magical kingdom just spilling over right onto you. So people in the chat, when you're looking for premium plays, you're just going to go to picksandparlays.net. All right. That's where we keep all the good stuff. And if you look, Earle Sports Bets yesterday, you made $326 if you bet with them on yesterday, 6-3. Over the last 7 days, they're 32-19, up $1,600 there. Number 1 on the hottest cappers list was $1,600. All of 222 is still Cam Ross. He's kicking it down there. And over the last 30 days, $3,400 if you have been betting with Earle Sports Bets, okay? So it's no joke. That's why I wanted to pop that up onto the screen and give y'all your due respect, okay? So tell them what you guys are. How are you making all that damn money, Tim? How are you making all that damn money?
MLB. Last 30 days, we're like 65 and 42 or something, up 30 units in MLB. Plus, Nick has been hot with the NHL right now. WNBA has been up and down since our big run, but right now, MLB has just been galore. It's been fantastic lately. So and that's kind of the big sport right now. So big there. WNBA still solid throughout the last little while, and hockey. Nick's he said he was up 13 units during the playoffs.
13.73.
No more NBA. So I'm happy with that. I'm done with NBA for a little while.
Yeah. It takes a toll.
After a while, when it came to the finals, I really couldn't care less. It was not a fun finals, but
I loved it. I had a fun finals. Maybe not like betting wise, but I definitely cashed, but
we cashed some stuff.
Yeah, I wanted the Warriors. Like, I was happy with the 2 teams, and, it was what it was. I wanted Celtics to win, but all my money was on the Warriors. So it was one of those things where it's just what it was. But if you guys want to get the best bets from Earle Sports Bets, I just showed you all the money that they're making. Use that promo code NHL, or you could cruise over to, it's earlesportsbets.com, right?
Correct. Yep.
Earle Sport. This is a bets.com. This is part of the picksandparlays.net website. It's just an extension of it. So you can go directly to their site. You can find Dre Richardson's over there. Everyone's over there. Sugar Nuts. I'm going to drop that into the comment section. So if you guys just want to click on it right now, you totally can.
What happened? What'd I do?
You said sugar nuts.
Oh, not balls though.
There
Sugar nuts is a curse word. Sugar balls is Lenny.
you go.
Yeah, there's a difference. I mean, in my head, it totally makes sense. All right, Tim, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm glad you guys are back. I'm glad you guys are still crushing things. I might need to buy one of your packages because I've got to get my bankroll. The tankroll tanked, so now I'm in the bankroll area. But yeah, so thank you so much for coming on the show. We'll see you next Wednesday again. And your pick of the day was for WNBA?
The under. I know, and you guys got a better number than I will, but I still think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Okay, WNBA, under tonight for everyone who's asking. All right, Tim, we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Sounds good. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. So that just about does it for the show today. We've got about 2 minutes left to pay some bills. Let me just see what y'all are up to. What's up?
Nothing. I heard. I just wanted to say. I read sugar balls and I got excited. I don't know. It's not the same, Nick Earle. It's not the same. But yeah,
you would love to see a White Sox Cubs World Series, but who else would that doesn't live in Chicago? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just me. I'm not saying I'm right. It's just my opinion. You know.
Right.
What do you think? Would you be into a Subway Series more than you would be into like Yankees Dodgers versus Yankees Mets?
I see both sides to that coin, but
yeah,
I kind of lean yes. I like to see that just because there's such a story. There's so much hatred there. There's so much rivalry.
Yeah.
And I'm such a baseball fan that I understand that, but I do like the travel aspect of it. East Coast, West Coast, back and forth. That plays into handicapping, but from a handicapper standpoint, I kind of want them all in the same time zone so it doesn't factor in.
Right. Like I don't want to watch Texas and the Astros play in the World Series.
Right.
I don't want to see
that. But I would rather see the Mets Yankees than the Dodgers in the World Series just because I can't stand the Dodgers.
Yeah, 100%. I keep saying Dodgers because I think that's like the fan favorite on the West Coast. I hate the Dodgers. You know, every ounce of me does. I'm in Houston. We got beef.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'd rather see the Mariners play.
That's a long shot.
I know. The Mariners play like, I don't know, like Tampa Bay. That's what I was going to say. I want the Rays to go. I would like to see,
I want the Athletics, but that's never going to happen. I love the A's.
That's who they moved to Vegas.
That's who they moved to. You hear that? Oakland, come out here. We'll get you a championship.
When they moved to Vegas. Yeah, I want to see two teams that hate each other, as opposed to I want to see that more than I want to see the East Coast West Coast battle.
Yeah, but Houston, you guys know Houston and Atlanta are my two favorite teams in like the whole wide land. Is the Braves and the Astros, and then the A's are like my third because I worked for them. But so last year's World Series was really good for me. The only thing I don't like about it is that a lot of times I don't know who to root for, and I hate that feeling. It's like when you have a bet on one side, but you're rooting for this side. That was my whole Warriors Celtics thing. It just makes it hard to watch because you can't fully like throw yourself into it and just scream and yell, and you don't know how you feel. And maybe that's just me. But it is 11:01, so we got to get you guys moving over to Just Parlays with Chris King. Right after that's going to be Back to the Window with Scott and Scott. Then Sean Miller's Soccer Show at 4 Eastern and Game Time Decision with Lenny and the Twins will be at 5 p.m. Eastern. So thank you guys so much for joining. Tim's play of the day was the WNBA game. There's only one today. He's going to take that puppy under. We've actually got a better number on it than he does. And if you haven't already, found the link in the description of the video, up to $1,500 in a risk-free first bet when you sign up with Caesars, or just use the promo code MORNING15. That'll get you there. You guys have a great day. Thanks for joining us, and good luck, unless you're against Lenny.